Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lauren Nank, a scout from Troop 1853, and scouting has been a major part of my life for the past 4 years. From allowing me to find my passion in STEM during COVID, to providing me with a community of people who share common interests with me, I'm so grateful for the experience I've had within the program. In addition to the skills most people think of when they think of scouting, like knot tying, navigation, first aid, and camping, most importantly, it has taught me there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why I have to understand the importance of the Scout Law before I do the Scout Fitness Test. There's a reason why I need to learn how to demonstrate basic first aid before I learn first aid for emergency situation. There's a reason why it's important to earn merit badges, such as cooking, camping, first aid, or emergency preparedness. Scouts has provided me with important skills that I may not use every day in life, but are still extremely valuable to know to prepare for life. My favorite part of Scouts is the STEM opportunities. When I first joined Scouts, I didn't even know STEM was an aspect of Scouts I could participate in. But when Mr. Donlin introduced Sydney and I to the Nova Awards, we were both extremely intrigued. And it was not only because it gave us buddy backpacker points to get us free summer camp. I have completed 4 different Nova Awards, along with the Bernard Harris and Thomas Edison Supernovas. These awards require you to explore different STEM topics through different activities such as experimentation, researching, writing, and watching or reading on the topic. Currently, I am on my way to complete the Albert Einstein Supernova. The culmination of this research project is a 100-hour research. My topic for my research project is how the menstrual cycle affects female athleticism. As a female athlete in both lacrosse and field hockey, I noticed that my peers and I experienced limitations to performance and training regimens. As I began researching this topic, I read a book about the science of female athletes called Up to Speed by Christina Yu. Yu observed, and I quote, "No one knew how to look at her holistically as an athlete, a woman, and a human." The more I researched, the more I understood what this quote meant. That women are not supported as men in the area of research that's specific to them, their bodies, and their advancement in sports. And interestingly, through my research, I found that the lack of experimentation on female athletes has often been due to their menstrual cycles. With my research mentor's guidance, I have studied the rise and fall of hormones, metabolic and inflammatory responses, the concept of cycle syncing workouts, recovery, and enhancing nutrition during each phase. My next step is to run an experiment to collect data and test my hypothesis. I'm so grateful to be part of Scouts and to have had the benefit of some amazing mentors. Scouts has allowed me to deepen my knowledge, pursue my passions, and to see myself holistically as an athlete, a woman, a human, and a Scout. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sydney Hammond, also from Troop 1853, and I'm currently a Life Scout in Girls Troop 1853. I've been involved in the STEM Scouts program since 2020, first introduced when I discovered the Nova Awards through my Scoutmaster and Mr. Donlin many years ago. It's truly what developed my interest in STEM, namely aerospace and nuclear engineering, and in 2021, during the Dr. Bernard Harris Supernova, and in 2022, with the Thomas Edison Supernova, I experienced so many unique opportunities. I shadowed a heliophysicist at NASA, which was really cool. STEM has become such a big part of my life, and it's really important to me because I really believe that it's something I'd like to pursue in the future. It has had so many interesting attributes, and it's challenging but very rewarding to make new discoveries and advancements to the life around us. Now today, as I aim to complete the Albert Einstein Supernova Award, I am working with that same heliophysicist as my mentor in my 100-hour research project. I'm researching the combined effects of space weather and the total solar eclipse on the temperature and density of the ionosphere. My hypothesis was only solidly formed about a month ago, as the time in between was spent understanding, researching, and synthesizing a significant amount of information and data in order to draw conclusions. I've written over 20 pages and spoken over to 10 experts in their field, which was so cool because many of them were so excited and knowledgeable about their fields of study and had so much to share with me. The conclusions in my study that I've made, which talks about the opposing effects that space weather and the total solar eclipse have on the ionosphere, has opened my eyes to so many more projects, experiments, and research that can be done by scientists, or maybe even one day me, in this area of heliophysics. For the past 5 years, Scouting has been such a large part of my life and has taught me everything from building a wilderness survival shelter to cooking a mean pasta. I've learned first aid, found a love of hiking, and I've made so many memories with the people around me. The Scouting STEM NOVA program has had such a strong impact on my life. My interest in STEM from Scouts was one of my biggest factors in my decision to apply to Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology, where I'm now a junior. My favorite thing about Scouting has to be the lifelong friends I've made and the way I've seen Scouting and its opportunities transform me over the years. Overall, I'd really like to say that I'm so grateful for every single experience that the NOVA program has provided to me. And it's something that I think would be so helpful to so many Scouts all over the world in order to introduce them to as many possibilities that they have in life. Thank you for having me.